Good day. I am Father Michael of St. Joseph's Parish in Morningside, Durban. Today, on the fourth Sunday of Advent, we light the fourth candle of our Advent wreath, the candle of love. During this week, and particularly as we approach Christmas, we focus on love. We are reminded that Christmas is the celebration of God's infinite love for us in sending His only begotten Son for our salvation. In the letter to the Romans, chapter 8, verse 32, St. Paul writes that God did not spare His own Son, but gave Him up for us all. Faced with the immensity of God's love, the Church invites us today to reflect on the nature of Christian love. Christian love is essentially expressed as a gift of oneself to the other. It involves the conscious choice to make ourselves available to others. True love always moves us away from ourselves in the direction of the other. And so, in our relationship with others, be it among family or friends, each time we use someone for our own selfish ends, we cease to love, for our love has ceased to give. He who loves most fully gives himself most completely to others without counting the cost. If we are only concerned for what we can get out of a relationship, then we do not truly love. True love demands giving and sacrifice. In fact, Jesus has given us the perfect example of Christian love. He says in the Gospel of John, chapter 15, verse 13, "Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends." This is the standard that Jesus calls us to live, to imitate His example of unselfish love, mercy, and compassion. Remember the words of Jesus to His disciples at the Last Supper. He said to them, "I give you a new commandment, love one another. As I have loved you, so you also should love one another." Of course, there are difficult circumstances in our lives where it is very demanding to love our neighbor, be it a family member, be it someone who lives near to us, or someone who works with us. It is only with the help and grace of God that we will be able to love as Christ loved. It is only by living every day in relationship with Jesus through prayer and reflection that we can be able to love our neighbor in a Christian way. Indeed, with God, all things are possible. He gives power and strength to those who accept the gift of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is the Spirit of love who conquers all, even our hurts, fears, and struggles. In these last days of Advent, let us ask the Holy Spirit to transform us in the image of Christ so that we may grow in love and become the people that God has called us to be. Wishing you God's abundant blessings as we prepare for the coming of the Lord at Christmas. Goodbye.